Being home for a new, fresh take on the legacy of one of the most iconic children's shows of the 21st century is no small feat, but Colombia was ready to take on the challenge when it came to Paramount Plus' Dora and the Search for Sol Dorado. Shot in Colombia over 53 days between July and September of last year, with production services provided by leading local company TIS Studios, Alberto Belli's Dora and the Search for Sol Dorado employed 401 Colombians as part of the crew. The film also had Colombian actors as key members of the cast, including Maria Cecilia Botero as Abuela, Oscar Rodriguez as Tio Nico, Valentina Acosta as Maria Elena, and George Sleby as Papa Cole. Created in 2000 by Chris Gifford, Valerie Walsh Valdez, and Eric Weiner, and produced by Nickelodeon Animation Studio, Dora the Explorer famously broke the fourth wall to include children in the show's problem-solving quests. Dora and the Search for Sol Dorado tried to modernize the franchise in a live-action format geared towards new generations. Samantha Lorraine took on the role of the great titular explorer as her friends joined her on a trek through the perilous Amazonian jungle in search of the ancient treasure of Sol Dorado, so it doesn't end up in the hands of enemy forces. The production filmed across several notable locations in the South American country, mostly in Antioquia, a department in northwest Colombia that lies mostly within the Andes, extending toward the Caribbean Sea. Locations included the Hacienda Napoles theme park, Reserva Natural Rio Claro, where they shot the jungle scenes, Cuevas La Danta, the location for the cave scenes, and Parque Mundo Aventura. Dora also used the two biggest TIS soundstages, Stage 3, 8,866 square feet, and Stage 6, 7,717 square feet, for the construction and shooting of the caves and traps. Speaking with Variety, TIS Studios head of production services Federico Davies says he believes Colombia brought a unique combination of strengths that greatly enhanced the production of Dora. The producer highlights the experience of his team as well as the country's attractive incentives, cost-effectiveness, wide range of natural locations, and versatile sound stages. The level of infrastructure available in Colombia, says Davies, can meet the demands of an international production. Part of the power of the Dora franchise is its commitment to authenticity, says Don Dunn, executive producer at Awesomeness/Nickelodeon. Filming on location in Colombia not only allowed us to demonstrate that, but it also provided an amazingly stunning, welcoming, and professional environment for our cast and crew to do their very best work. Davies adds that attracting high-profile projects like Dora is key to strengthening Colombia's position as a world-class production hub. It brings economic growth, job creation, skills development, and increased global visibility. But the value goes both ways, as Hollywood and international studios also benefit significantly. Colombia offers high production standards while being one of the most competitive countries in terms of costs and incentives, continues the producer. Experienced production partners like TIS Studios and a deep pool of skilled local talent make the country especially attractive to international productions. Its stunning and diverse locations allow filmmakers to bring bold creative visions to life, often in ways that would be more complex or expensive elsewhere. Some of the key attractiveness, of course, comes from the country's available incentives. The project has received approval to obtain the China Incentive Audiovisual Investment Certificate, granted by the Colombian government and administered by Proimagenes Colombia. The incentive is a tax discount equivalent to 35% of the expenditure on audiovisual services in the country. On top of China, Colombia also offers FFC, a 20% to 40% cash rebate available to local and foreign projects in film, series, and music videos. Following the shoot of Dora, Davies believes the country is absolutely well-equipped to receive more major projects like it on a frequent basis. Over the past decade, Colombia has hosted a growing number of global projects, building a strong track record and deepening its industry expertise, he says.